Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Phillips Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go here from Mile High. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Going to be Joseph there to make the play.
Second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Here's second and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A very quick throw there, but he's not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and third down coming up.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Denver first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll push his way in there for a gain of 2. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. To throw is Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good.
His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
46-yard line.
Throwing. Nix to the left side into the hands of Franklin.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 4. Back to throw is Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that be a bit of a letdown.
He's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Broncos.
At the 16-yard line.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the 14-yard line.
Second down and 8. They'll throw. It's Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score! Evan Ingram took down Denver.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Hold on. It's now
Once again, it's Gibbs. Stealing forward for maybe a yard. P.J. Watt up to make the tackle. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of a yard.
On play action.
And it's
Stop.
3rd down.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a first down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
180, value 3.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Ric Flair, Cornell, Shell, and lift.
To Slaw, the man in motion. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Lions.
We're good. We're good.
From the gun, it's gone. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
We go tonight. 120. Largo.
Williams in motion. On second down, gone. Right back to Williams. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
35-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Oh, my son. Captain. Kill.
Here's Nix to throw. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Oh, my son. Kill. Ready. Pull out. Bombers. Away. Middle.
Now it's Dobbins. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. The Lions call their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
33-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Now Nick's going to look to throw.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Motion. Bombers. Kill.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Oh, my son. Captain. Hey, kill. Drill.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
That's another
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 8-yard line.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal.
Hold on a second. Bombers. Ready? Right here, right?
He'll look to throw. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal.
Hold on a second. Olay. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And now it's third and goal.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
He'll try to run for it, and a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. Raymond now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
5. We go.
Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Lions first down.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Right side, it's the port of the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5.
Go. Hardball. Let's go. 12. Let's go. Super one.
To Slav, a man in motion. To throw is Goff. Escaping to his left. Taking off. Into the slide goes Goff. He's been around, knows what to do. He picked up the first down.
And he just continues to show the ability to extend drives with his legs. It's not something people immediately bring up when they talk about him, Mike, but as we've seen, he's more than capable of making something happen whenever the opportunity presents itself.
They'll run with Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Laporta in motion. Powerful run, just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is 1st and goal.
That's good for the Lions.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Gibbs goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Captain. Hold on a sec. Ready. Away.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's to Jaleel McLaughlin. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico Dixon, putting working on the phones. Either that or try the money hard to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night.
3rd down, they need 5.
Chill. Hold on a sec. Bombers.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hold on a sec. Go. Ready. Right here.
To throw is Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Second and 10. Throwing. Nix. This is intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
You can tell we're not in this game. This day.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Drop pass and then that's
now Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working.
Powering forward. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Goff to throw, and he's into the end zone. The conversion is successful, and it's an 8-point lead here in the fourth. So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
It's bound to be broken.
Bombers. Hold on a sec.
Nix now on first and 10. He'll swing this one out to McLaughlin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. But put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 3.
Hold on a sec. Hold on. Ready. Ready. Captain.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Got it into the hands of Min. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
See, that makes sense. Why
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Denver first down.
Nah, no excuse.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll drop to throw. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
I know they need to show the Texans.
So after the penalty, a break as they now have first and 5.
Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers. 11, 11, 11. Away, away, away. Away, away.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll work this out live from the block. Just a short pickup there on first and 5.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
The Lions call their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Captain, 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 captain. Hold on a sec. Away, away, away. Ready.
Throwing is Nix. He gets that complete to his tight end Ingram. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Ready. Chill. Hey, kill.
They'll stick to the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Second down, 8 for the first down.
Hold on a sec. Ready. 180. Behind. Bombers.
Here's Nix to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ready. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Captain, captain, captain. Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
He will air this out, looking for certain. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
Yeah, I don't
And
know
what
what's
a
going on
finish
with
this
that
is
shit, bro.
shaping up to be, Mike. They
Fucking
somehow
crazy.
get the late touchdown
Did he
with
get it?
very little time left on the clock. And, of course, now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta have it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Nick's going to look to throw.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
my goodness. They were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Still on the move.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory.
takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheat for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Feeling like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease?
Yeah, it takes like spring.
My life is free. Sometimes I cannot take this.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Hey, Alf.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 49.
From the gun, Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
On the ground, here's Henry. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Jaquan McMillan in on the stop.
That's a gain of 3.
On third down, Jackson. Out to his right. Going up top. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
first down throw for Nix. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
3rd down, 3 to go. He'll look to throw. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
26-yard
The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Captain. Hold on, set. Ready.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Broncos.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
Here's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1.
Kill, 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 kill.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a 3rd down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a fresh set of downs.
First and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready. 11. Go, go, go. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Throwing. Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw is Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Hold on a second. Middle, middle, middle. Ready. 180. Away. Oh, slow.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Hold on a second. Ready. Kill. Pull out. Bombers.
Now a give up the middle. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hold on a second. Captain.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His ball batted away. That's incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the personal defender, with the good coverage there.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
14-yard line.
Hold on a second. Bombers, ready. My name is Kill.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. It is 2nd and 9.
Captain. Hold on a sec. Ready. Olay. Chill. Bombers.
They'll throw. It's Knicks. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Trying to keep a drive alive. Going to have to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hold on a sec. Olay. Ready. Olay.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. Pick up of 46 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Bombers.
Knicks now to throw it here on 1st down. That's to Jaleel McLaughlin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Broncos, 1st down. A gain of 11.
Back to throw is Knicks. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. No touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here. It's 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Throwing is Knicks. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Bombers.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
Ripping this man.
The kick is good, and the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Flowers now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Hey, middle.
A first down throw for Jackson. Forced to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 19. And a very quick first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out to the right side, he's got Andrews. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 32.
Here's Henry. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Big play to begin this 4th quarter. A run on 3rd down. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's down at the 3. What a run. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. Henry. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
13. Middle.
2nd down. Jackson. And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. Could sense a little frustration there. It brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
3rd and goal for Jackson. Forced out left. He will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. A Huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed.
And he gets into the end zone. The aggressive call works. They take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And how quickly momentum can turn right around. You just gave up the lead on a touchdown a minute ago, but now the energy swings right back. I mean, he was nearly able to take that one the distance.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They come up for 2nd and 2.
Captain. Ready? Kill. Kill.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
All in timeouts.
They'll run here. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard's going to help the field goal kicker right now.
brings up 2nd and 1.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3.
Bombers.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught.
Bye.
And they'll stop.
Bye-bye. Bum ass nigga.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, where you hiding? Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls and the good guys? Come on, too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls and the good guys? You know who you are. I made this diamond plated, taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated, that you ever hated.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, giving what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. Here's Smith on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Hurts now from the gun. He finds Brown right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new 7 downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throwing for Hurts. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. On his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the red zone now. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Handoff on second and short. Rolling into enemy territory. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game, but starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, 73. Don't touch that. Hey, Silver. 73. Don't touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Great. Set.
Back to throw, Hurts. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Great.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th. On 4th down, Hurts. And downfield, and Goddard has it. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 1st down, Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Now he's hit, Hurts fumbles, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy. But sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
180.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Just a tremendous effort from the defense there. A sense of urgency on first down in the red zone. Got to find a way to knock this offense backwards, and the defense just did.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Barkley off the pistol give. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
A 45-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
And the Broncos first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Give him 37 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Kill!
They'll try and punch it in. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. But let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. First and 10. Here's Hurts. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. So it'll be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready. Don't go. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Nix from the gun. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. They'll run here on first down. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Here's Nix to throw. It's his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, they'll run. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Now Nix. Makes his hit. He lost that football. And the Eagles have it.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They go to Barkley again, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing here, Hurts. Rolling out to his left. He's got Devontae Smith. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's another carry for Barkley. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Eagles losing by 4. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Decent work on the run, but not enough for the 1st. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Let's get to that wide complete. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. The task gets tougher as they set up on fourth down. Desperation time here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces.
Fuck out of here.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. These heavy down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
You ain't never been in Skate Town. On no national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of at the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Shout to you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Rolling to the left. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 37 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing again is Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
A second down throw here for Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 32-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Gain of 6.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11. To throw is Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Worried about that, my shows up. All in the kiss can't get the cold up.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now give on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the 49ers 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 1.
Oh, my son. Ready. Hold on. Right, 44.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to Denver after this.
Oh, my son. Hello. Ready. Ready. Return.
A first down throw for Nix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively. But here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Captain. Oh, my son. Bombers. Ready. Olay.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Joe. Oh, my. Olay. Captain. Ready. Bombers.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Throwing. Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. We'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Oh, my son. Ready. 180. Middle. Punch left.
They'll throw. It's Nix. To the goal line and in. Evan Ingram. Put down Denver.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now Watkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. To throw on first down is Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Kyle Shanahan now will turn to his field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Points. All that separates these two sides has half number 2. Kicks off. And this ball's going to go out of bounds. Not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41.
Bombers. Kill.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 43, here's second and 8. Back to throw is Nix. Pass to Jaleel McLaughlin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Bombers. Hey!
Throwing is Nix. He will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
On second down, it's Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's now third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Captain, 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 captain. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Nix from the gun on third down. Good rally to the football to gain a 9, but it brings up fourth down.
A gain of 9. It's
on fourth down. Here's Nix. That is caught, and they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. For the lead, here is third and goal.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Throw on the run is complete.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. This is one of those coaching decisions people are going to be talking about for a long time. You find yourself down 3, a field goal gets you level. Instead, you roll the dice and go for it, and you fail.
From his end zone, Purdy throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at his own 9-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Get set, get set.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, 49.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Get set, get set.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. throw, left side, completes to Pearsall. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
On 3rd and 1, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he's going to have the Niners' first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan McMillan. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And when they needed to come up with a play the most, Mike, this defense delivers. They desperately needed to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they got a shot.
A first down throw for Nix. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll swing this one out to McLaughlin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for our Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now Watkins on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. Here's first down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Pass over the middle, but it's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On third down, it's Purdy. Open man, left side, he's got it. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
One last shot now for Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk, and that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory.